Welcome back to day 12 of our 30-day trading podcast journey. Today's episode is all about one of the most challenging experiences every trader goes through at some point, a losing streak. No matter how skilled or experienced you are, there will be periods when nothing seems to go right and it can feel like the market is against you. But here is the truth. Losing streaks are inevitable. What separates successful traders from the rest is not whether they avoid losses altogether, but how they handle them. In today's episode, we will talk about the mindset needed to survive a losing streak, practical strategies to manage emotions, and how to recover and get back on track after a rough patch. So, if you ever felt frustrated by consecutive losses or uncertain about how to get out of a slump, this episode is for you. First thing first, let's get one thing straight. Losing streaks happen to everyone. Every trader from beginning or from beginners to seasoned professionals will face them at some point. It's just part of the game. Trading is a probability based endeavor. Even if you have a solid strategy with a high win rate, there will be times when the market conditions are unfavorable and you will experience losses. The key is to understand that these streaks are normal and not a reflection of your ability as a trader. One of the biggest mistakes traders make during a losing streak is to take it personally. They start doubting themselves, their strategy and their skills. But the market doesn't care about your emotions. It's neutral. Your job is to stay calm, objective and focus on the long-term picture rather than getting caught up in short-term setbacks. Let's be honest. Losing streaks can be emotionally draining. It's tough to stay confident when your traders or trades keep going against you. This is where emotional control becomes absolutely crucial. So, how do you manage the emotional impact of a losing streak? Step away and take a break. One of the best things you can do during a losing streak is to step away from the screen for a while. Taking a break allows you to clear your mind, reset your emotions, and avoid making impulsive decisions out of frustration. It's important to remember that trading when you are emotional is almost guaranteed to lead to more mistakes. Avoid the urge to revenge trade. One of the most dangerous traps traders fall into is revenge trading. Trying to recover losses by taking bigger or riskier trades to make back the money. This almost never ends well. Instead, stick to your risk management rules and avoid making decisions based on a desire to win back what you have lost. Reconnect with your trading plan. During a losing streak, it's easy to feel lost and start questioning everything. This is why having a well thought out trading plan is so important. Go back to your plan, review your strategy, and make sure you are sticking to your rules. Remember or remind yourself why your plan works in the long run and focus on executing it with discipline. Talk to someone. Trading can be lonely, especially when things aren't going well. If you are struggling with a losing streak, it can be helpful to talk to a mentor or connect with the trading community. Sometimes just hearing that others have been through similar experiences can make a huge difference. It helps you regain perspective and stay calm. Once you have managed the emotional side of things, it's time to approach your losing streak from a more analytic perspective. Instead of seeing it as a string of failures, look it as a chance to learn and improve. Review your trades. Go back through your recent trades and ask yourself, did I follow my plan? Sometimes losing streaks happen because you are deviating from your strategy or taking impulsive trades. A thorough review can help you identify where you went wrong and what you need to correct. Check market conditions. It's also important to evaluate the market conditions during your losing streak. Were you trading in a market that wasn't conducive to your strategy? For example, if you are a trend trader but the market was range bound, that could explain the losses. Understanding the context of your trades can give you valuable insights. Assess your risk management. During a losing streak, risk management becomes even more critical. Are you risking too much on each trade? Have you been letting losses run instead of cutting them early? Reviewing your position sizes and stop losses can help you tighten up your approach and minimize damage during rough patches. Avoid overcorrection. While it's important to analyze your trades, be careful not to overcorrect. Sometimes a losing streak is just a statistical probability, and there may not be anything wrong with your strategy. If your analysis shows that you followed your plan and stuck to your risk management rules, then it's important not to panic and make drastic changes. Instead, trust that your edge will play out over time. Once you have analyzed your losing streak and made any necessary adjustments, it's time to focus on recovery. Here are some practical steps you can take to bounce back. Reduce your position sizes. When coming out of a losing streak, it can be helpful to reduce your position sizes temporarily. This allows you to rebuild confidence without taking on too much of risk. Focus on making smaller, more precise trades until you feel back in control. Refocus on high quality setups. During a losing streak, it's easy to get impatient and start taking lower quality trades just to get a win. Resist that urge. Refocus on only taking the best, most high probability setups that fit your strategy perfectly. Patience is the key. Set realistic expectations. Understand that bouncing back from a losing streak takes time. Don't expect to recover all your losses in one trade or one day. Focus on the process and stick to your plan. Over time, your consistency will pay off. Practice gratitude and perspective. One of the best ways to stay mentally strong during a losing streak is to practice gratitude and keep things in perspective. Remind yourself that losses are a part of trading and that each trade is just one of many. Your trading career is a long-term journey and every loss is an opportunity to learn and grow. That brings us to the end of day 12. Losing streaks are tough, but they are also a normal part of trading. The key to surviving and thriving during these rough patches is to stay calm, analyze your performance, and make smart, disciplined decisions. Tomorrow we will be diving into another crucial topic: how to manage the winning streaks. Yes, you heard that right. Winning streaks can be just as dangerous as losing streaks if you are not careful. We will talk about how to stay grounded and avoid overconfidence when things are going well. Thanks again for tuning in. If you found today's episode helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your fellow traders. Stay disciplined and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you everyone.